let's finally refresh my girl's red hair. And of course, we're starting off by bleaching her roots because she did have a good amount of growth. So we did have to bleach her roots before going in and dyeing that hair red. Now, she came in with her hair really dry, really damaged, and really brittle. So during this process, we did have to do some chopping because the ends of her hair were extremely dry, and we don't like dry hair over here whereby it's so brittle that it can continuously go up the hair shaft to damage the healthy hair. So that hair needs to go. And of course, you're just seeing me sectioning her hair and going in to make sure that we gather all of that new growth to the front and to the back of the hair. For this process, I did use a volume 30 developer to lift that black hair to the front, and this took approximately 20 minutes for her hair to lift. As you can see, the back is already lifting, but it has not lifted to where we want it to be. So we are gonna leave that for a little bit longer until we get that desired color, because we want that really rich red color. And once it got to that stage, we are just rinsing the hair, and we are rinsing out all of that bleaching product that we would have applied to lighten the hair. And this is what we have. This is the color that we're going with, and this is what we're happy with at the moment. You want to make sure you fully rinse out the bleach, because if that powder remains in the hair, it would continue to lighten the hair even after you washed out majority of it. Next, we're gonna apply that red, and we didn't just apply red, we did apply some fuchsia pink to brighten that red effect that you're gonna see at the end. We did use 2 boxes of hair color to achieve that vibrant red color. What I did initially is add the red all over her hair, ensuring that we get all of that yellow bleached hair that we previously lightened in the previous step. And then we are gonna go in with that pink color. As you can see here, it has already brightened up the entire process, and then we are gonna let this process for about 20 minutes. After that processing time, this is what we're left with. And I'm just here preparing her hair to give her a really nice trim, because like I said, she had really damaged hair that needed to go. As you can see, it's about 1 inch of hair that needs to be completely cut off. But the client was fully okay with this, and she was already ready to detach herself from those loose ends, because we enjoy healthy hair over here. So I gave her a really nice curly cut, and you can stick around to see the results at the end. And of course, this is how I like to test my products to see if they are going to mix well within the hair. If the product clumps like this, know that your product is going to flake in your hair, and you want to either switch out 1 or 2 products. If your products mesh well and you get a cream consistency, know this is your ideal combination whereby you are not going to have any flaking whatsoever. So I always like to start with wet and saturated hair. It helps activate the product really well, and it just gives you that curling effect that the product can hold to really well, so that it's much easier to detangle and style. And I like to use my detangling brush. You don't always need to go in with individual coils. I like to use my detangling brush for a much freer curl pattern, because our hair does not contain one type of curl pattern. We have multiple curl patterns. Look at how beautiful these curls are. And how I usually like to layer my products are cream products first, and then a gel product on top of that cream product. And I like to layer it into section by section so that all of the hair strands are fully saturated. And as you can see, I'm doing the same thing with the top, repeating the same steps, ensuring the hair is fully saturated with water. And then I'm going to apply my cream product and then my gel product and detangle. Once we're in the front, I like to do the edges one time as I work in section to section so that the hair sets in motion how I want it to set. Doing this process is so much fun. I love styling curls. When it comes to the front of the hair, I like to part out a triangle so that you can have free fall if you want your hair to part down the middle, or you want to make a side part, or if you just want your hair in your face or pull back. Ensuring that you use that V part is going to give you that versatility on where you want your hair to fall. I also like to add mousse at the end of our styling process, and this is gonna solidify that curl cast. And then I lightly go in and diffuse her hair. When you are diffusing, you always want to ensure that you're diffusing on the cool or cold setting at all time. And I like to plump the hair so that you get full volume, and this was my combination for styling. Once the hair has been fully dried, I like to go in with my afro comb and just pick at the roots so that we get optimal volume at all times. Look at how beautiful and defined those curls are. And not to mention, they still have a lot of movement. As you can see, she's having a time shaking up and enjoying her curls, really enjoying her curls, and she's feeling herself with these curls, as you will see later on. Look at first impressions. She sneaked to see the curls, and I like to go in with a nice sheen spray at the end to just give her hair a nice shine and ensure that red is popping. What are some of your favorite curl products that you like to add to your hair? What are some of the combinations that you all enjoy? And this was her reaction with actually seeing it properly for the first time, and she was so happy with the outlook. Look at how she's just feeling herself, because she hasn't seen her hair this healthy in a very long time. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.